This is weird. This is happening. I'm excited. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and I've got some big news for you. So, gosh, I don't even know how to begin this, so I'm just gonna begin it. So I have a secret that I haven't shared with any of you, and that is I'm pregnant! Oh my God, I'm gonna like start crying. My husband and I are absolutely over the moon excited. By the time you see this video, it will be a few weeks from now, because currently, while shooting this, I am 11 weeks and 3 days, and I wanted to give you sort of a first trimester update. So if you're new here, hello, I'm Tracy. I put out brand new fitness, wellness, and lifestyle videos, and now pregnancy videos every week. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. And this is big, you guys. This is like major. So I don't even know where we're gonna go with this video, but I have to tell you, I've been on YouTube since 2008, so it's been a really long time, and I consider you guys family. And the fact that I haven't been able to share this with you has been so freaking challenging. Like, it's just been so hard because I feel like I'm such a sharing person. I like to talk about what's going on in my life. I like to share with you. I like to share with you the journey that I'm on. And it just hasn't been something that I've been able to talk about. So I'm just so happy that by the time you get this, we can actually just share in this journey together. So, and it has been a journey. So this journey, just to be, this video, excuse me, to be clear, this is not going to be my fertility story, my fertility journey. It certainly has been a journey, as it is for many, many women. My husband and I have wanted to, have children, basically since, we realized that we wanted to marry each other. And it was certainly not an oops, I'm pregnant type of situation. So it was 4 years in the making, and we were just so happy that we are here right now, and that we're, gearing up to be parents, and that we are parents right now. So, this video, what I wanted to do is give you sort of an update, because I feel like I've just been holding back. And I wanted to tell you sort of what the first trimester for me has been like. I think there's really a big thing, like, we wanted to be parents, like we've been preparing for this. We've wanted this for so long. So my first trimester has been so great. Like, I feel so lucky. I feel so blessed. I have friends that are much, much younger than I am that were like completely sick their entire first trimester, actually hated being pregnant on some level, love having their beautiful children, now, but it was, everyone's journey on this is so different. So I am so happy to tell you that my first trimester was basically, or has been, basically a breeze, I've had zero nausea. So I'm really happy for that. I've like nothing really crazy. So a few things that I did do, if any of you are wanting to have children. Now again, let me just start this off by saying, knowing that I have been on this journey for 4 years, everybody gives you advice. Everyone will tell you like the one thing that you should do to get pregnant, or the one thing you should do to have a healthy pregnancy, or the one thing you should do to, yada yada. And I want to make it really clear that is not what I'm going to do, because it's pretty freaking annoying when people do that. So I'm just sharing with you my experience, my journey, and what I believe has helped me. So, first and foremost, it's the life that I was living before getting pregnant certainly was helpful for us. Meaning, eating real food, eating healthy food, managing my stress to the best of my ability. That absolutely, I know, helped. And because we were so serious about getting pregnant, and the truth is, I started getting to the point where it's like, if it doesn't happen this year, I just don't know how much longer I'm willing to hold on to this dream, I'm 44 years old, so I was like, okay, and again, like I know other moms that are later in their 40s, it's like, if that's your dream, like, you go for it, right? And it's something, but I did start having that moment of like, how long am I willing to hold on to this? So But thankfully, you know, we are pregnant and we're just so happy. Yeah, I think all the prep work, and another thing that I did very seriously was acupuncture. I started going to acupuncture twice a week for several months prior to getting pregnant. So that, you know, I believe really helped me, you know, just to get my body in balance and just, you know, certainly to relieve stress. And another thing, to be honest, moving. You know, like, you know, like living in Miami, it's just a different quality of life than living right in the heart of Manhattan like I used to. You know, it's much more quiet. I'm in more nature. So I think those things really did contribute to it. And of course, you know, my healthy eating and healthy lifestyle certainly helped. So yeah, I mean, my first trimester, the only thing is exhaustion. So, and I still have that, like 100%. I'm so ready for that to lift because we laugh that I have basically my warm-up sleep every night on the couch from usually about 7, maybe 8 p.m. until like 10, and then I'll get in bed and maybe read for an hour, and then I sleep a full night. So that's been something, you know, that's very different. And of course, the first few weeks, it was like, you know, literally feeling like, you know, because the hormones and all of that, just like feeling like I wanted to just like lie on the couch. So one of my wise friends, Emily, shout out to you, Emily, she was like, you know, your baby's already teaching you. She's already teaching you to slow down and to just listen to your body more. And that is certainly something that is just very different from my nature. And I'm just really appreciative of, you know, that I'm already learning that. Yeah, no nausea at all, like major, like yes. So I have had some complications. You know, the baby's doing great. She's super healthy. She's happy. Heartbeat is wonderful. So we did have some bleeding. So I have something that's very common that's known as a subchorionic hematoma. And it's basically just like some blood, you know, like a blood clot basically. And, you know, many people that have them, they go on to have like really wonderful, healthy, happy babies. Where mine is, it's, you know, the baby is totally happy, like she doesn't care at all. So we feel really good about that. And, you know, but that being said, so what hasn't been so easy through this is, number one, of course, like feeling like I'm not, you know, being fully who I am and being able to share, which has been weird. That's just been weird. But also, I haven't been able to really work out, which for me is very weird and challenging and different, you know, because I've had these bleeding episodes. Now I'm at the point where I can do some toning. I can do some of the workouts in total body transformation. I can do arm workouts. I can do leg toning. I can do Pilates. But when you're actively bleeding, you know, you really don't want to do anything that could, you know, increase that bleeding, right? You want to just really take it easy, and it's known as like pelvic rest. So that has probably been one of the most challenging things. You know, at first it was like, I didn't even have the desire to work out, which is so weird for me. Like just taking my walks was enough, but I honestly, I've hardly worked out at all, which is so weird. So I am excited now, like moving towards this second trimester, that, you know, to be able to be a little bit more active. And I really wanted to share this also because I do have to say, again, everyone's pregnancy is different. You would think healthy person, fitness professional, like lifestyle coach, like, of course I'm gonna be working out. But the most important thing is I have to listen to my doctor, right? And I have girls that are in total body transformation that work out through their entire pregnancy, literally like into their 9-month, like on their due date doing a workout. That's awesome. And you've got to listen to your body, and especially listen to your doctors. You know, my doctor was like, you've worked so hard to get here. Like, why would you risk this and put anything in jeopardy? And I'm like, you're absolutely right. So that's been the only thing that's been just sort of like, you know, and I'm just dying. Like oh my God, what I wouldn't give for a HIIT workout. And I can't even consider doing a HIIT workout right now. Probably once I get into my second trimester and once the hematoma, you know, gets better. But in the meantime, right now, it's, you know, just toning, walks, you know, she said stationary bike is okay, which is like way too boring for me. So I'll just do like some of the workouts in TBT that are, you know, the toning exercises. And there's lots, you know, and I also asked if I could use bands and weights, and she said yes. So everything that's inside of total body transformation in the toning, I can do now, with the exception of abs, you know. And that's for me right now. Now, let me make this really clear for any of you that are pregnant. You know, everyone's pregnancy is different, as I keep saying, but there's a reason why I keep saying that, because I don't want to be the person saying, this is exactly what you should do. It's not. What you should do is listen to your body and listen to your doctor. So that's the first thing. But the other thing is, you know, you can do abs for some people during your first trimester. You can do cardio for some people during your first trimester. Every pregnancy is different. So again, you just have to talk to your doctor, talk to, you know, and see how you're feeling too. And if you're having any kind of like complications or anything, you know, of course your body's always telling you what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. You know, the truth is, the first time I actually had a bleeding episode was I shot a live workout for total body transformation, and I wasn't even jumping around, but I was doing a lot of squats and plies and, you know, really kind of getting low and really burning out my legs, and that was the first time that I had a bleeding episode. So again, every pregnancy is different. So that's sort of my fitness journey, which has been nothing. But I have a very strong sense that as we move on into second and third trimester, that I will certainly be more active, and my body's definitely craving it, which is a good sign as well. I'm going to do a what I eat in a day pregnancy video for sure, because it's so different, but I can kind of touch on that a little bit here because I'm sure that you want to know that. So yeah, my eating is totally different on some level. So, you know, I have a lot of girlfriends that when they were pregnant, they were like, the thought of a raw vegetable or anything like that, especially if they were having some morning sickness, was like, ugh. I didn't have that, although leading up to the pregnancy, I was eating a lot more cooked vegetables, not eating as many raw vegetables, because I've been doing so much acupuncture. In Eastern medicine, you know, they really say like warming foods, cooked foods, they, you know, can be better for, you know, promoting pregnancy. So I was not doing salads and smoothies or smoothie bowls or cold food. It was really just like cooked food, you know, cooked vegetables, soups, things like that, even in Florida. So that stayed with me for sure. Like, I think definitely like my first month, I didn't even want to look at a salad. I was like, eek, no way. But cooked vegetables I was completely fine with. And because, you know, my doctor is a little bit more on the conservative side, she did not want me, you know, having anything like a protein powder or any of the sort of supplements that I like to, you know, have on a daily basis. So that being said, things like smoothies, smoothie bowls, like I haven't had a smoothie in months, you know, at all. So what am I eating? Well, just real food. You know, it's funny, like people always are like, have you had any crazy cravings? And I think I have. So raisins, so weird, but like raisins and dried fruit. And I believe like if you're having a craving, especially when you're pregnant, it's like your body's telling you something. There is some information there. So I think, you know, with the raisins, it could be iron, it could be, who knows? I don't know. Maybe it is just like that natural sweetness that I'm craving. So definitely like raisins for sure. And I definitely am eating more grains, you know, like simple carbs, like cereal sometimes. Oh my God, like I have sprouted grain cereal with raisins. It's like the best thing ever with almond milk. You know, that's definitely something I've been having a bit more of. And then oddly enough, spicy food, which is really funny. I always love spicy food, but definitely like things with habanero, and a lot of like Mexican. Really weird, but like put it on a corn tortilla and I'm like in. So I'll share more in detail there, but nothing weird, like no ice cream or, you know, all the things that you're typically told, you know, happen. And as far as body, you know, I mean, I know you can't tell because I'm wearing this dress, which is a really poor choice of an outfit, but I just didn't know what to wear. And I like this dress, it's comfortable. I'm fitting into all my clothes still, you know, my jeans even I still fit into. I do, for me, have a little bump I will, insert a little bump thing here. Now, I know some of you will be like, I don't see anything. It's there. And it's been great. One of the things, just having a history, I had terrible body image, from 11 to 29, I was on a diet, I was always like, but I've done so much work in the 15 years since. I was really interested in how is this going to feel, because again, everyone's pregnancy journey is different, and knowing that my body is going to be changing so much, I know for some people it can trigger some old patterns, and I'm so grateful that I feel great. even though I'm not like my legs feel like a little squishier than they normally would because I haven't been using the muscles. But I also just feel awesome. Like I feel so good in my body. Like seeing my little bump and seeing my belly getting a little bit bigger, it makes me happy. Like I'm so happy. I know that our girl is healthy, and yes, we're having a girl, hence our little pink flowers here. So I'm just really, really happy that, that is the case. It's been great. Like I'm liking it, I'm appreciating it. Clothes-wise, it is a little bit weird because I feel much bigger than I am, and that's because my body has never, I've worked very hard. I'm a fitness professional, right? So my belly is pretty much always flat, right? And so just like for the first time seeing any roundness there, that isn't coming from overeating, it's very interesting. It's really been an interesting thing, and I'm so grateful because I actually love it. And I know you can't tell here, but I have boobs, which I've never had in my life. Like, what I have now is like since I was 13 years old. So that's been super fun. Like I bought a new bathing suit and I was like, I have cleavage. Now I don't have anything on here, so you can't, we're not gonna like zoom in or anything, but that's like, it's been really fun, and just feeling sort of that feminine power, right, that you have. One of my dear friends, Lynn, she always would say this, she'd say, pregnancy is not an illness. A lot of people get so like worried about it, that it's really just a state of greater health. And she said that to me years ago when we first started trying, and I was like, I love that, because I think even as a trainer, when I was training clients in New York as a Pilates instructor, there was a part of me that had this like, oh, being so careful. Of course you should be careful. Like I said, every pregnancy is different. Listen to your body, listen to your doctor. But you are in a greater state of health. You have more blood going through your body. You have like just this different power, this different energy. So it's been amazing, like so far seeing those changes. Now I'm only in the first trimester, so it's like, you can't really tell. And I did buy a couple clothes because I was like, I wouldn't wear like something like tight right now, because it would just look like what's going on there, right? like I just kind of was eating a lot. But I know that, as I start showing more, and it really, as I start showing like, that it's our baby, like that's gonna be really fun for me, I think. So that's it. What else? Sleep, not really working out. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to share this amazing news. We are just absolutely over the moon excited. Like I couldn't be happier. And I'm so excited to be able to share this journey with you and share sort of like what's been going on, what's working for us, what products I'm using, what rituals, what food I'm eating, like all the things. It's just so different. So I'm excited to open up this new chapter in my life, with you and, here on YouTube. So thank you for listening to this. We are super happy, and that's all. So much more to come. I'm really excited, and yeah, I don't even know how to end this. So thanks for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye.